We return to the track for the senior girls 1500 meter final. We have Cyan Niazou, Erica Gordon, Christina Edizati, Stephanie Bertram, Morgan Yeomans, Cora Henderson, Ava Morick, Heike Clark, Olivia Corrali, Grace McCarthy, Sophia Clarkson, and Maria Linton.
It'll be another showdown here in the senior girls 1500 final between last year's junior double champ in the 15 and the 3, that's Ava Morick, against the top returning senior. She was 5th last year in the 1500, that is Stephanie Bertram. Throw Morgan Yeomans in the mix, 2nd in both the 15 and the 8 last year as a junior. And pepper it with a whole bunch of other talent, and you will have a great final on your hands. This is truly a slow tactical final, the likes of which we haven't seen yet so far. It's taken 5 races for us to get to this point, but we were bound to see it eventually. So athletes out into the edge of lane 2 now, finding their positions, running 4 wide at the lead right now. It's awfully nice of them to share that lead, and it's going to be quite casual through the opening lap, 1:18 on the clock. Well, that is a full 7 seconds slower than the first lap we saw out of the junior girls, Adam. So these athletes deciding that they want to probably make it a 300-meter race rather than a 1500.
I think it's slower than the opening lap we saw in the novice race too, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. It is indeed, and that's, again, something that you see more often in these 1500-meter finals, where a lot is on the line, and a lot is on the line indeed, as of course Morick looking to come back as a first-year senior and claim a title in this event. She was novice 15 and 3,000 meter champ in 2 years ago. She was junior 15 and 3,000 meter champ last year, and she wants to make it the triple double. They'll go through 700 meters now.
Well, the OFSAA record, 4:21.72, and I think it's safe to say that is not going to be under threat here today. But as you mentioned, Kate, these tactical races, this is a final. This is OFSAA. So it doesn't really matter what your time is. If you can come away with a gold medal, that's all you're going to remember.
That is true, and that's, of course, what these athletes are all hoping for, 233 through 800. So it's picked up, but ever so slightly. As up at the front, you see Bertram now in the yellow and blue kit, moving to the front, Corial just behind her. Bertram, again, one of the athletes to talk about. She's coming off of a 2024 World U20 cross-country berth, also a NACAC U18 silver medalist in this event last year. So another athlete with some good international pedigree to her name. And Bertram is joined now by Ava Morick. Unsurprising to see these two up front as they approach the bell.
Bertram out of Lawrence Park Collegiate in Toronto. Morick, John Diefenbaker Senior School in Hanover. And right now it is a lead group of 4 battling it out for 3 medals. Bertram still
Yeomans has joined
way.
that. Sorry, I was going to say Yeomans has joined that pack, 344 through 1,200 meters. She's trying to bridge her way up. She's running out of time to do it. It is our leaders, Bertram and Morick, and it's going to be those two with Yeomans a few strides back with 200 meters to go.
Linton was also in that lead group for a while, but they've dropped her. Yeoman's doing all she can now to try and run down Morick, who in turn is trying to run down Bertram as they come out of the corner. Here comes the move from Yeomans. She goes out in the lane 2. She's into second, but she's going to run out of track here to try and track down Bertram. Stephanie Bertram is the OFSAA champion. Yeomans comes across for the silver, and Morick will pick up the bronze. 4:33.60 for Bertram, 4:35.45 for Yeomans, and 4:37.64 for Morick.
It all came down to that final lap for Stephanie Bertram, 4:33.60. Well, she was 3:44 on the clock. Sorry, 3:25 on the clock. So a 68-second final lap for her. And that was a big push for your winner. Bertram last year, 5th in this race, now atop the podium. She was 4th in the senior 800 last year, so we will wait to see what awaits us by way of excitement tomorrow. But to round out our girls 1500 meter championships at OFSAA, Stephanie Bertram is your winner. Yeomans claims silver. Morick takes the bronze.